Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that
What's it up, baby? You already know it is the big boss house, boss dog, KKK Poe through the door. Here to talk to his box before I get about soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't off yourself. Call that enough hotline, you matter. Peak game, 84's on West Wayne. Before I say anything, I gotta say this. Salute to all my soldiers. Happy Veterans Day. And to all of y'all, thank y'all for y'all service. And, you know what I mean? I pray for, you know, if you still deployed or whatever, I pray you make it back home to your family safely. If you back on American soil, man, I appreciate you. Either way it goes, it's much appreciated to all my soldiers. I mean that. Let's talk boxing. Abdullah Mason got tested. Let's talk about it. Abdullah Mason had a fight yesterday. Hey, that boy had that reverse ball fade. Hey, that man had that reverse ball fade, man. That boy was tripping, bro. Not Abdullah Mason, the Hispanic dude he was fighting, man. But, I don't even know how to pronounce dude's name, so I'm not going to say it. But Abdullah Mason, man, I'm going to have to pump the brakes. I ain't going to lie. I was one of the ones sipping the Kool-Aid. You know, I was the one like, man, he can whoop, you know, Shakur and all that. And yesterday kind of showed me something. Like, he still needs to develop a little more. So, and you know, boss, keep it 1,000. If I'm wrong about something, hey, I'm going to stand on my 10 as a man and accept the fact that I was wrong. And in this instance, when you see this brother, you know, he's a good fighter. He's a heck of a fighter. But at the same time, this brother right here needs some development. You know, I feel like he was kind of rushing his work a little bit. And, you know, he got caught. I think it was a left hook. He caught him and, you know, put Abdullah Mason down. His glove touched the ground. He got up, you know, shook it off, came back, knocked the dude down, the Hispanic dude back down. And then I think towards the end of the first round, that's where Abdullah Mason got knocked down again. So, got knocked down twice in the first round. Second round, you kind of seen a little bit more tactical, taking his time, not rushing his work. I just think, you know, he kind of was rushing. You know what I mean? I think he was trying to put on a spectacular performance. He was, you know, trying to put on a show. And, I mean, he did. He showed a lot of grit. He showed toughness. But as you know, when you climb the ranks, being tough don't always win fights. You know what I mean? So, it was a great win for Abdullah Mason as far as him battling back, but he faced some adversity. You know what I mean? I mean, the dude he fought was like, I think 20-something fights, and he only had one loss, baby. He had 20-something knockouts. So, you know, dude got power. You know what I'm saying? So, I just think Abdullah could have been a little bit more patient. You know what I'm saying? Setting things up, using his jab a little more, and just kind of taking his time. And eventually, he would have got dude out there. I had no doubt in my mind. But got to be patient, young fella. Got to be patient. And as a fan of boxing, I got to be patient. You know what I mean? Because I was ready to crown that man. You know what I'm saying? I was the one ready to give him, you know, like, hey, man, he can beat so-and-so. He can beat Shakur. He can beat, you know, Keyshawn Davis. You know what I'm saying? You know, this fight kind of altered my perspective a little bit. I'm like, man, let me pump the brakes. And, you know, he just need a little bit more developing. You know what I'm saying? But overall, good win. This was a good test for him. You know, and this was something that, you know, he will learn from. You know what I'm saying? I still think he's a good prospect. I still think he's a good fighter. The Lord shining the sun in my car. Thank you, Lord. I still think he's a good prospect. I still think he can learn from this, you know what I'm saying, and just get better. You know what I mean? That's how the cookie crumbles. He can learn from it, get better, evolve, and then come back a better fighter. So I want to see Abdullah Mason get back in there again, like, as soon as possible, if he can. You know what I'm saying? But I think he fought like 3-4 times this year. Like, he just fighting, you know what I mean? And That's good while you're young, you know, get all that experience. But I just think he kind of took a step back with this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think he needs to kind of be more patient, be more tactical, methodical when you're in there with a power puncher. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.